The conflict in Syria is spilling over into neighbouring Lebanon, where deadly sectarian clashes have broken out in several cities. There's also a growing influx of Syrian refugees, with areas divided between pro- and anti-Assad supporters. RT's Maria Finoshina has more now from Lebanon.
This small house in the outskirts of Tripoli in Lebanon gives shelter to 5 Syrian families running away from atrocities and violence in their homeland.
We were forced to leave. Shelling in homes never stopped. We were afraid to leave the house. Violence was part of everyday life. We were just tired.
The bitter bloodshed means that at just 10, boys like Ali have had their childhood stolen from them. He now has to earn money to help his family. He shows us what he does for $7 per week. The boy no longer sounds like a child.
I want to join the rebels. I want to fight.
Refugees complain their life here in Lebanon is really hard. No work, not enough money, and often not even a roof over their heads. But it's not just women and children who fled the Syrian nightmare. Ahmed, a spokesperson for the Syrian refugees in Lebanon, says there are around 100 activists among them who continue their resistance here.
Sometimes we make demos, protests. This is a call for the international community, for humanitarians and even Lebanese authorities, that we need help. We need more attention.
Many, though, fear that this attention may bring in its wake even more trouble.
Syria's street in the city of Tripoli separates Alawite and Suni neighborhoods in this part of North Lebanon, running like a border between those who support the Syrian president and his regime and those who want him out. The road divides the communities here, just as the conflict in neighboring Syria does. And with a spillover of violence from across the border being felt here now, the divisions and tensions between these two are becoming even more pronounced.
While we were in town, we heard the sound of an explosion. The man at the scene says he's the owner of this house, where just minutes ago a grenade was thrown, he says. The man lives in an area known for being pro-Assad. Portraits of the Syrian leader are on every building here, including the one now badly damaged. The victim is very quick to come to a conclusion.
The grenade was thrown from a Suni area. They hate Assad and they hate us.
But while he's blaming his opponents in Lebanon for the destroyed house, he's blaming the unrest in Syria for destroying his peaceful life by spreading to his community.
This is all from Syria. Refugees, they come here, radicals and Salafists support them, and this is how violence increases, while we are supposed to be one family here.
Lebanon has been blighted by recent trouble. It witnessed an almost 15-year-long civil war. Syrian troops were stationed here for 3 decades and only left in 2005, meaning they've never had too many sympathizers in Lebanon. But more recently, the country had managed to keep religious and political tensions at bay. Now the Syrian crisis seems to put that fragile calm at risk. Maria Finoshina, Tripoli, Lebanon.